Hey everyone, and welcome. So today, we're going to talk about something that hits home for all of us, money. We're going to explore how you can finally take control of your finances, build some real stability, and start making your money work for you, no matter how much you make.
So, let me ask you this. You know that feeling, right? You get paid, you feel good, and then maybe a week or two later, you check your account and it's like, whoa, where did it all go?
It just seems to vanish into thin air. You pay the rent, you buy groceries, you cover the bills, maybe a few small things here and there, and then poof, it's gone. You're left scratching your head, wondering why there's never anything left over. It's honestly so overwhelming.
But what if I told you the solution to all this chaos is actually really simple? It's budgeting. And look, if you hear the word budget and you immediately think restriction or no more fun, I want you to just scrap that idea right now. This isn't about telling yourself no. It's about empowering yourself to finally get in the driver's seat with your money.
Okay, so let's dive right in. In this first part, we're going to build your budgeting blueprint from the ground up. This is all about creating a rock-solid foundation for your entire financial future.
So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through 4 foundational steps, using real numbers, no guessing, giving every single dollar a job to do, figuring out the difference between your wants and your needs, and then setting some clear, powerful goals.
All right, step 1, and this is non-negotiable. You have to use real numbers. A budget based on what you think you spend is doomed to fail. So, for the next couple of weeks, track every single penny, from your rent payment down to that morning coffee. And listen, this isn't about making you feel guilty. Not at all. It's just about getting the facts so you have a clear picture of what you're actually working with.
Okay, next up, we're going to give every single dollar a job. This is a total game changer, and it's often called zero-based budgeting. The idea is simple. Your income minus all your planned expenses, your savings, and your debt payments should equal 0. Every last cent has a name on it. That's the secret to stopping that mindless spending where money just seems to leak out.
Now, this next one might be one of the toughest, but it's also where you'll find the most power. You've got to separate your needs from your wants. Needs are the absolute essentials: a roof over your head, food in the fridge, utilities. Wants are pretty much everything else, and you have to be brutally honest with yourself here. That's where the magic happens, where you suddenly find all this extra room in your budget.
And finally, a budget without a goal is, well, it's just a bunch of numbers. It's not going to stick. You need a why. What do you want to achieve with your money? Write it down. Maybe you want to crush that credit card debt, or save up for a down payment, or just build up a little safety net. These goals are your North Star. They're the whole point of doing this.
Okay, so we've laid the foundation. Now it's time to build your financial shield. Because let's be real, life loves to throw curveballs, and a good budget is your absolute best defense when it does. So not everything is a nice, neat monthly bill, right? You've got car maintenance, holiday gifts, that annual subscription you always forget about. These are the things that can totally wreck your budget if you're not ready. Here's the pro move. Set up a separate little savings account just for these things. Funnel a tiny bit of cash into it every payday. Then, when that bill pops up, boom, the money's already there. No panic, no stress.
And that leads us to probably the most important part of your financial shield, the emergency fund. This isn't for things you can plan for. This is for the true surprises: a sudden car problem, an unexpected medical bill. This little pot of money is what turns an "oh no, my life is over" moment into just an okay, I can handle this inconvenience. It is a total game changer for your peace of mind.
And you don't have to start with some massive, intimidating number. The goal here is just to start. Aim for something small and doable, like $600. Seriously, hitting that first milestone, it feels amazing. It gives you this incredible sense of security and proves to yourself that, yeah, you can totally do this.
Okay, let's talk about the enemy: high-interest debt. Think credit cards. This stuff is literally designed to work against you, to keep you trapped in a cycle of paying and paying. Your budget is your weapon. You're going to use it to attack that debt and make paying it off a top priority. Every dollar you throw at it is a dollar that starts working for you again, not for the bank.
And this quote from Mark Cuban just nails it. I can't even tell you, the feeling of freedom, that weight that lifts off your shoulders when you're finally debt-free, it's priceless. It's worth more than any fancy thing you could ever buy.
All right, foundation is built, shield is up. Now for the fun stuff. Let's go on a little treasure hunt and find some extra money you didn't even know you had. So here are a couple of really simple ideas to get you started. First, your electricity bill. It sounds small, I know, but just being mindful of turning things off and unplugging gadgets you're not using, it really does add up. Second, think DIY.
Before you call a plumber for a tiny drip, just hop online. You'd be amazed at what you can learn to fix yourself, and it can save you a ton of cash over the years.
Okay, we're in the home stretch now. And this last part is maybe the most important because it's all about making this stick. This isn't a 30-day challenge. This is about building a new, sustainable habit for life. You have to remember, your budget isn't carved in stone. Think of it more like a GPS. It's a living, breathing plan. At first, yeah, you'll want to check in with it every month to see what's working and what's not. But as your life changes, you get a raise, you move, whatever, your budget has to change with you. It's got to be flexible to be effective.
So we're going to end right where we started, with this one powerful idea. Budgeting is about taking control. It's the difference between looking back and wondering, where did my money go? And looking forward and saying, this is where my money is going. It is the ultimate power move for your financial life.
So I want to leave you with this final question. Once you are in control, once you're the one calling the shots and every dollar has a purpose, what incredible things are you going to make your money do for you? Pay for that dream trip, buy your first home, start a business? The possibilities, they're all yours.